Hello everybody and welcome back to the CyberGamerTV production. Myself, TobiWan Kenobi, joined by Pandan for the Counter-Strike Source CyberGamer Invitational, sponsored by
Western Digital for a total of $7,500 for this season alone. And this season only goes for a couple of weeks to go. It'll be over quite shortly. We'll be on to season 5 and then probably national LAN competition. Should be pretty good. In this server tonight, we have ArchaicMSi taking on Qlimax crew. Yep. We also have the little man, Pixel, who's going to be refereeing the match tonight. So thank you, Pixel, for coming in. These guys are playing, as a quick backstory for Qlimax, they're filling in for Exile 5, their main team, their professional team. Yep. 1 or 2 players went to leave to join another team. The other 2 decided it was too hard to reform because they had a lot of chemistry and whatnot. So Qlimax have just jumped from Division 2 to Division 1. They are now in the pro leagues. And they'll be taking on ArchaicMSi, which is my team, my boys, and they are pretty odds-on favourite. They're at the, if you're being, moderate, considerable, conservative here, you would say that they are a top 3 contender easily. And that's not even being biased. That's that's what they're playing, and they'll be playing tonight. Qlimax. This is a test for both teams. This is the first round of the regular Pro League season for Division 1. So this is everybody sort of testing each other out, trying to see how they're going, figure out things that they're doing. But at the same time, it's also on Dust 2, so it's not on a particularly hugely specific map. This is one of the more, I guess the best way to describe it is a generic map. Lots of things. You can do one of almost any strategy on this map. Yeah. So anything can go at any point. You can, if you generally understand the game fundamentally, you are always going to be better at Dust 2 than any other map. Whereas the other point too is if you don't understand the game at all, you're also going to be better at this map than other maps because it's so, anything can happen. It's so plain and pure. It's not a, there's little trees here and invisible metal here and that sort of stuff. It's a bit of a pure map. So yeah, it's usually one of the best maps for most teams. Yeah. So we'll actually jump ourselves into the game footage too, so you guys don't have to be looking at our ugly mugs all day. Pretty mugs. That's right, and of course we do actually have our full lineups as well, so just quickly running through them, and who's also tagged up as what is the bigger question. Okay, yeah, so it may be hard to go on the stream tonight because we had to mess with some low standard definition stuff tonight. Apologies. Yeah, apologies for that one, but just so you know, we have LMPK, blah, 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 that stands for Luke Payton, that is Havoc. He is a lot of people's favourite players. Stavoski is Steve. Woe is MoeCQ, BTB is Dark or Damo Rider, and Miles Rise is Miles Rise. Now for Qlimax, as we go live on the knife here to choose which side they get to start on pistol, we have Stomp, Vex, Kermit, Geronimo, and Dev K. So I think Stomp B is the player that I forgot before. Oh, it's Mato. It'll be Mato. The big man from Melbourne, the Passion. He is a very passionate person. So we have Miles Rice going along to start for his team. Oh, geez, that's confident running and backwards. But we started the knife and yeah, he gets dominated straight away. MoeCQ goes down. Miles gets one back. Looks like Qlimax are in a pretty commanding position to take this out, and they will, with the last player being Steve taken out, so they would most likely pick T-side. Yep, they decided to pick T-side. And they will start this match up, starting T-side. The reason for that being is as a terrorist, you can generate your money easier. Almost everything you do as a T will generate money, whereas as a CT, you sort of rely on what the Ts are doing. So if you're a momentum-based team, if you're very confident on your entry picks, you're very confident on being aggressive, terrorist side is the one you want to start on Dust 2. Yeah, and of course we are going to get this party rolling after the buys actually go off. This is, of course, our first pistol round. To see where we go. For the season, except for Boxy, which played earlier. But we'll call this for the season. Yeah, fair enough. All right, so Qlimax is banging down the middle for the moment, and well, we're going to stick with this boy for the moment, but wait to see them actually try and push out. Who has got the bomb is the bigger question at the moment. Still names actually being brought up early. Yeah, the bomb's being placeholder at the moment. They're trying to suss out what's going on. Both teams here really not committing to anything. they're more just trying to catch each other off guard, and they were both prepared for each thing that both teams did there, so that was quite nice. Long room looks like it's a slowdown in action. Vex here is playing at double doors. He's going to check out to see that there's nobody there if he does decide. There's still one player hanging outside the long bedroom, which they're going to run into right now. Oh, he gets a kill. Ryder gets a kill straight on the Kermit, and Mardo enters back as now it looks like they're taking long. They're going, yeah, they're going to go up the long hole all the way up towards the bomb site here. There's a smoke and a well-placed position there, and two great kills by Peyton. And MoeCQ. Short is also being defended here as well from behind. Luke takes him down. They get the bomb plant down in pistol round, which is fantastic for the terrorists, Toby.
Yeah.
Do you remember how much money they get for that?
I do not, I'm afraid.
Starts with an 8.
Starts with an 8. I'm going to go 800.
Good guess.
Awesome. Is it that or 8,000? That would completely blow everything out. But it is 800. Bomb is defused by the CT, so they do at least get the plant down.
They both have money. They both get money for that.
Well, because that makes it even better for us, because that means there's going to be even more buying up. But we don't go actually into till the 3rd round, though.
Yeah. They have a potential here to do a more aggressive, like a deagle round or something like that.
Yeah.
But more often than not, they want to have a powerful, explosive 3rd round. So looks like Kermit's going to start us with long, which is a good choice because it doesn't look like anybody's very close.
He's got the whole team following him too,
Yeah.
so that's actually going to be a pretty aggressive push to come up. How's the A defense going to hold? Checking down the CT spawn, spots one up on short. Now going to move himself up a little bit further, and can they get the plant down nice and fast? Grenade splashes right in front of their eyes right now too. They've already lost 2 of them, and it appears like that the TZs have actually purchased up, and in comes a big flash. Everyone's going down right on top of the bomb site, and that was a great retake.
Yeah, they made use of their nades, because the big difference between this and most of the other, or the big difference between it at 1.6 at the very least, is the grenades are hugely powerful.
Yeah.
They are ridiculous. Turning away from them at some times doesn't even do anything. And the boys made great effect of those grenades there. They even, with their defuse, they had a little bit of extra money. So Steve decided to get the FAMAS, which is a fantastic long-range, accurate burst-fire weapon, and that's what held off that long push. They still got their bomb down though, so Qlimax, this is going to be a pretty nice 3rd round. Yeah,
that will be, so we'll see where the pressure is actually going to come as we're watching down the mid. Well, they end up throwing off, but more interesting I'm actually looking forward to see is Qlimax, they bunched up a hell of a lot as they try to push in there, being funneled by Archaic or not. Well, there's the bomb in Upper Dark, so might see a bit of a, well, for the first time tonight, a B push coming out. Smoke on the double doors, one nade flying across into short.
This looks like it's going to be a nice split, Toby.
Yeah, 1T push is going to come in. That is going to split off the A guys from that B bomb site once it goes in. In comes the push as well. Smoke's going over the top. One getting caught in the doors. Look for the windows, back towards the car, down all the way back, and we will see the plant going down on the B side, just below the window. And now we're going to see the T's just knuckle it down.
Yeah, that was a successful split there. I think Luke Havoc managed to get himself a trade kill there to slow them down a bit, but it is still in favour of them. They have the bomb, they do have commanding position, and it looks like Archaic are just going to let this one go off and try and get some sneaky exit frags. And yeah, that's what they're setting up for sure. Yeah. They're basing that on the decision there of Steve's health, not looking that great. Dark here, Ryder is hiding, trying to get... Oh! That's unusual for Damo to miss that one. And
second shot!
He should not peek again, but he's lucky. That was a risk to peek again. If he got the shot, it would have been awesome, but yeah, it was a risk, and after he did it, he decided it was a bad idea. Hold back, save that off. That thing does cost 4,750. Don't know why I remember the exact number, but that is how much it costs. It's expensive.
It's because you're a nerd, dude.
Yep, we are nerds. Yeah. And there we go. Round 2, Archaic again, having to play defensive. That's a bomb plant every single round. Archaic have mopped up 2 of them. Didn't mop up that one. That is a bomb plant every round. They've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, look at this map though. Like for a CT perspective, what kind of rounds do you want to have at the end of this first half?
As a CT, minimum 6, minimum. If it starts to get out of 6, I mean, depends how confident you are on your T side, of course, but I would say going less than 6 starts to play a bit of a mental game with you because it becomes a bit difficult. As we look into long A now, it looks like Mardo's here. I think he's with Kermit. Yeah, he's with Kermit. They're coming out now. A nade kill, I guess that must have been short. Yeah. So we've gone short. They've claimed the long area, and now they're going to have to come up against these guys on that bridge area once again, probably around quad. Nice bomb throw as Peyton, cops a bit of damage there. It only did about 29. Looks like we're pretty secure across the site, so we're going to watch... Havoc's actually going to recover through long. It's going to be very close. This player right here behind this door, I'm pretty sure. Luke will usually check it. He does! He doesn't get it. Yeah, he always checks left. It's a habit that he has. So now he's going to try and clear the long hitters. Player in pit and catches him off guard as he throws a nade.
Yeah.
Unfortunate there for Havoc. As now we look at Qlimax, who are defending this bomb site. They look like they're in good position here. They just need to not actually be aggressive. If they become aggressive, they're putting themselves to be taken out. But Miles here is saving this AWP. He's off the long angle, and he's going to try and get some exit frags, and he will.
Guess what?
He will. He gets Geronimo, who decided to go just the wrong way. Kermit knows he's safe in the pit there from the distance. That is 2 apiece, and this is an exciting start to the game.
Yeah, that's 4 plants for 4 rounds.
Yep.
4 plants for 4 rounds for the Ts, and well, we have had the AWPs over CTs. They've had basically nothing the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, but like we said, they did have those 2 early rounds, which is good to start you off on a T side. It means you're going to consistently have money. And now we're at a point where if they lose this round again, their money will be on the cusp of thinking, should we eco one more time? Or depends how much they lose in this round, whether they have to eco again. But if they win or come out with a couple saves, they'll still be fine. So again, this is a nice slow round to start it off. This is the same grenade we saw Geronimo do last time.
Yep.
That's a nice smoke for the doors there.
Yep, smoke.
Beautiful. They can't be seen across there. They don't know what's going on. That cuts off the main visibility section. Comes through. They're doing the split up towards the B. We saw this strat just 3 rounds ago. Actually 2. Comes in the side. He gets the shot. Geronimo, that was very sharp by him, actually. Todd's on fire. Oh, one sneaky in the corner. Luke gets a double. He managed to get another one in there as well. And he's retreated. He's actually snuck away on the other side. He managed to get 3 kills that round. That is fantastic work by Luke, Havoc, Peyton there. And he's caught one in the corner there. MoeCQ takes one down, makes his way up towards the door, and his teammate Ryder comes through and gets the last one, escaping out with the bomb. And put that round down straight to Havoc. That was sneaky. He should not have been able to get away with that.
Yeah, 3 kills sitting inside that B bomb site while the pressure came through. There's a good split too. Like the man in the CT spawn couldn't actually cut himself across, and then all of a sudden you're by yourself. But he brought down 3 of them, made the opening, and the rest of the Archaic boys came straight on through again. So maybe a slow round. Looks like the T's are starting to actually bunch up in towards the mid. So we're going to see a bit of a push coming into short. 3 men on the way.
They're faking the strat they just did there.
1 smoke. 4 of them actually now teaming up. They're going to move their way up towards the stairwell and going to come over the top of the CT spawn. And now the push is going to come through. It's an eco round with all the nothing but deagles, nothing but pistols coming out. Bomb plant will go down. Nothing should actually stop this one.
Bad plant, really. Bad plant position, but it looks like they're playing aggressive to defend this one. Havoc managed to take one down before getting answered back. Moe also taking down Kermit and doubling up there, taking down DevK as well. Rise comes through. He's a fantastic player. Takes down, there's only 1 player left here at short. They're using nades to throw him away. That plant position I'm really not a fan of because, yeah, he's actually saved that player. That plant position isn't open. If the CTs do get to the point of defusing, it's a pretty safe defuse. Yeah, and of course you saw that too. The Archaic boys just using themselves as human shields to make sure you got it. Yeah. Did lose 1 player to do so, but actually claimed the guy who's watching it too. So. Definitely worth it. Yeah.
So 4-2, it is what it's going to come out for Archaic. Leading the way into here. 6 rounds is the goal set by Pandan for his Archaic boys. Will they actually make it? We're about to find out. They're only two rounds away from it, and we're also a fair way from the half-time too. Yeah, while they are letting plants go down all 5 of the 6 rounds that have passed thus far, they are still keeping themselves ahead of the rounds and looking after their money very well. They are playing the actual economy in this game brilliantly. So yeah, I think they're more, maybe they're just focusing on the retakes. And yes, guys, we do know the stream is laggy. Our phone line, thanks to the floods in Queensland, it's our exchange and our phone line's not doing the best it could. But we'll have that fixed quite shortly, actually. Oh, he turns away at not a good time. He was just very unlucky. I thought he may still mop up that frag after Steve missed his shots, but he managed to get his second ones after it. So Kermit now following the same path. He's up here with his teammate. Kermit though has the AWP and he's pretty good. He saw the one, wasn't able to take the shot because he's afraid he was going to shoot his teammate as well. So now he knows there's someone on that A ramp. He's very confident of it. But the fact of the matter is, there's another player right just below the screen there on the boxes. Wait for it to come.
Oh, it comes from behind. 2 players just running through. MoeCQ, the one getting the frag, and Luke finishing off there with the FAMAS and managing to steal away a nice rifle there for himself as well. So 5-2. Archaic at this point. No matter what happens, if they lose every single round from here, they're still going to feel okay. They're going to feel bad about losing consecutive rounds. Yeah. But otherwise, they should be confident at this point with the T side and still be in it. Yeah. This isn't a confident win, but this is we got 5 rounds with CT. we should be able to do a good T-half.
It has been amazing though, the fact the Archaic guys are holding on so strong, even though we have seen bomb plants go down in 5 of now the 7 rounds. Haven't seen them in the last 2 rounds to come out. But it's been pretty good control play. Now the middle going on. 1, 2, the runner! Support from the side, and there goes the CTs in one foul swoop.
The Damo Rider from WA, crossing with a bit of help from, I think that was Steve, STV, possibly Luke. I don't actually know where they were holding that round, but the Rider, he played that perfectly. He could have taken a first shot. He could have made it easy. He could have made it great for them, but he decided to play the angle, wait for the team assist. And man, he got some good shots off there.
Yeah, that was absolutely beautiful. That does make it 6-2, so the quota is made. Can they actually increase on it? We're about to find out. We are on Dust 2, and we're going to see, well, maybe a bit of a, well, it's a slow hold in the bedroom. Already seen one picked off from Qlimax on the far side from an AWP. So
it's going to be hard here for Mito. If once that smoke comes out, he has a look out. He's going to have 2 people shooting right at his face.
Yeah, that's a smart maneuver back there. We can see it on the mini map, but he doesn't know what's coming for him.
I think he's got an inkling, and they do favour that nade. Do Qlimax, and now it looks like they're gonna try and go for the split, but Luke Payton once again defies the odds and pushes in at a very sneaky. Oh, we turned away right as he got killed. My bad. Miles takes him down. And now Vex up here battling for his life to secure this long area. Eats a huge flash. Tries to hide himself, and he's done well to do that. Here we go. Looking straight down the barrel. There is someone down there, and he gets done in the back from MoECQ with the quick rotate. 7-2 in favour of Archaic, and they got to be pretty confident at this point.
Yeah, definitely. It's actually a big thing. You just mentioned the rotate just then. Archaic, no matter what happens, even if the bomb plant does go down, they seem to be attacking from all angles at any time.
I think that's what they're actually practicing at this point in time, because there's 2 very important things in this game. There is taking control of something and retaking the control of it, and they're clearly practicing their retakes here, to the point of actually letting the terrorists get something.
Yeah.
Push!
Push is going to come. Big flash. We're not going to see anything until we come straight back out. But 2, 3 flashes, all coming into the short side. Make it a 4th just for good measure.
And
still spam, and he's still alive. How is he still alive? Coming on through, there's only 2 players left alive for Qlimax. And wow, actually Kermit as well as Eeyore coming in from the side and bringing down another 2 there, so leveling the score up a little bit more as the T's try and secure it. In fact, do get the plant down on the A side in a big open position that Pandan will be happy about, but that was one big push into short.
Yeah, and actually it looks like Moe actually lucked out a little bit there, getting 2 kills during that flash. Now that gun's gone off, Miles knows where at least one of them is. Again, bad timing there with the nade throw, and Kermit. And I think that was that Geronimo with him? They comfortably take out that round. Qlimax here, like we said, they may have just scraped into the top division, but they are definitely skilled players. You can see it right there. If we were watching an amateur game or perhaps even a main game, those players would have considered pushing at the counter-terrorists and potentially died. They played that out to the wire properly where you should play around.
Yeah, and it was well done. And that's their first round in 7 rounds too. I think they've actually managed to claim back.
And opening frag to Qlimax as well.
Oh,
first time in a while. So again, a nice slow round. They are congregating around the palm tree. Geronimo's making the entry frags. It looks like he's been pretty sharp actually on his return back to Counter-Strike Source Division 1. He's actually played brilliantly to start off this match. Oh, and just missing that shot there. But he's still, nice reaction time, but the accuracy is a little bit off here now as they take control of the A-bomb site. And as we can see, Archaic have just given it to them. They are definitely focusing on retakes here. Moe just defending the long area. He's not attacking it. He's just defending at this point. DevK is, he's just watching on that short area. He knew nades were going to come after he took that shot, so he fell back. Now he'll have another look at it. As the flash comes out just in time, he can still see, probably thanks to an ATI graphics card, AMD, sorry, as they are now re-owned. And he's going to come from short here as the final player. He's decided to fall back. I don't know if he's picked up an AWP. It is Steve, one of the big thinkers in the team. He's just saving this one, hoping to get an exit. And unfortunately for him, that there is no kills to be had with DevK, the only one left alive anyway. They all played died bomb. So 7-4.
2 rounds in a row.
7-4 is the score. They are making a bit of a comeback here, and they do have some good money on board.
Yeah, and of course, you said being teased as well. That money makes every single dollar count.
Oh, it's so easy to generate money. If you're playing a game with the intention of generating it, it's easy. But it looks like Miles here is playing a position where he can hear lots of noise. He'll be able to hear everything that's going on and communicate with his teammates. As soon as we say that, Luke Payton decides to play from inside the bomb site instead of out of it. Luke's going to make the call here. He's made the call. Miles is thinking about the push-up now. The flash scares him a bit. Comes into the site, gets one in the back of the head. Luke Payton hides behind the shelf while Miles does a bit of spam there as well. Miles still managing to be alive here in the corner. Steve comes in to help and mop it up with Luke Payton, who's been using that shelf there to finish it off, and Moe with the very quick rotate. Miles definitely using his sound at the start of the round there to get the communication off. And just the crossfire they had and the timing with Steve coming in worked brilliantly. I liked what they did then.
Yeah, at a time like that, like you're getting stuck in upper dark. What do? Do you just like push forward and say, you know what, we've got to take the casualties, but we've got to take this bomb. They know we're here. We're making a lot of noise. Get yourself in and go. Or like, where do you go from that point?
It's a tough one, because if you're doing a rush and you're already pretty much out of the tunnel, by the time you start retreating, you're going to be dead. As Steve takes the first round here, it looks like they just went straight into B. I didn't expect that. This is half their split strategy. And they have just been dominated. As we see I have to look at the second computer, so many flashes going off. Luke and Ryder taking out the kills there. And while he got a nice bink, wasn't able to finish him off there. Miles Rise finishing him off. 9-4 is the score in this first half. That is 13 rounds down, 2 to go.
And until the half-time, of course, we do have a lot more to actually go for this match. And because we wouldn't want it any other way. 9-4, of course, I'm pretty sure Archaic wouldn't want it any other way right now, apart from maybe Zilch on the terrorist side. But still, good practice, good start for this map. And I'm pretty confident there by Archaic, just moving up through the double doors. But it looks like the entire push is actually waiting if they want to go the long or go into the short of A.
Yeah, see, Luke is in, as long as they don't know he's there, he's in an, he's actually eating a flash while in the smoke. But he comes out! He adjusts the aim just a little bit too slow there, but that was very sneaky. If he got the double, then that would have been so worth it. He's caught them off guard, though. The brilliant thing about that pick is he knows straight away that they're going short, and he's caught it for his teammates. I'm sure they're already half rotated there. Look at this. Look at this timing there. Tit-for-tat exchange there. Vex managing to answer one back on Moe there, who's tagged up as well in this game. And right underneath there in the T-spawn, Miles Rise is making his way across. Vex here, hiding the bomb so that when he takes a peek, if he does fail, CT's done. That is actually quite nice timing there. Where Miles is hanging out, Vex could not see him. And we have Steve there holding long, so this looks like it's a 2-on-2 situation. Kerman and Vex taking on Steve and Miles Rise. This is looking pretty good. They're still focusing on this short here. Miles is going to be the one that makes the communication for the teammate. Sounds like he's heard a noise, and yeah, he's heard the footsteps as they took off the stepping there. Miles now making his way up, having a little battle with Kermit, decides to retreat to keep himself alive. 6 HP Miles is left alive on. As Steve comes up along and gets both of them. Wow, brilliant play.
Yeah, beautiful flash to pick up the second one, pick up from range for the flash for the first, long range for the second, and as well as the defuse coming out. So CT's moving forward 10-4.
Yeah, you have to attribute a lot of that round to the communication. Once again, on Miles.
Yeah, that
Miles seems to be in position that he's using the sound with those fantastic creative headsets.
Of course. Shameless plug, shameless plug.
Yeah, he's definitely the person there getting the information for the teammates. Marto, great shot there, taking down Steve. We thought he was going to get the double there, wasn't able to get it.
Some bullets had to fly through him too and actually pierce the heart of his teammate.
Yeah, that was great shot there by Marto. He just knew he had the good spawn, he knew he was going to get the timing, he was confident in his aim and backed it, went for the shot. So now, while they're controlling the T side of middle, now it looks like they're putting a bit of noise on middle. Oh, someone's pushed out a long here. Who is it? It's Miles Rise, once again. Managed to get a kill. Miles pushing upper dark and got a kill there.
Yeah.
Player hanging around long's probably Moe, who is now dead. He got taken back. So now we have 3 terrorists on short, and they are surrounded in every direction by a CT, and actually right underneath Vex.
He's still looking down!
Oh, lucky. Quite lucky. Luke there.
That's what teammates are for. That's what teammates are definitely for.
That is what Marto is for. He's getting those kills to make your backup, and now there's 1 player left taking on 3 players. It is Ryder, the Ryder. Let's have a look at what he's doing. He's got the AWP, he's got long range, and they decided to go through the tunnels. One is actually on short, which I think Ryder would have just heard. No, I don't think he did. He's put himself in a very vulnerable position, so I don't think he did. He's had a good guess that they're in B. I don't think he's going to be able to do much here. He goes in anyway, but Vex with a nicely timed shot takes him down. 10-5 is the score.
Yeah, I got to say, it's actually, as far as what since that 7 rounds straight, we have really seen the Qlimax crew boys just gone, you know what? we don't get them done this way. And it just feels that they've changed the way they're playing. Like, they're not just getting instantly done, unless that's changing from Archaic. You, of course, are our expert and actually know, like, what is the change that's happening in the gameplay at the moment?
Not really. I still think Archaic is mostly being reserved, and that's how they got those 10 rounds versus the 5. I think they're more letting the terrorist... they were decided that their CT half was going to be letting the terrorists do what they're doing, and we're going to adapt to it. We're going to use our experience and our skill to adapt to it. So it was really, oh, jeez, no, that was someone else. I actually thought that was Damo who got that kill. That would have been great over long range. But you can see all over the wall, Damo's done a lot of damage. He hits a flash here. And he's actually managed to dodge pretty well. Through the legs of his teammate, goes for the shot, but Vex gets a headshot and a kill. Great work there by Vex as Kermit gets taken down there. I think 2 kills for Luke just in quick succession. And now we have Vex here hiding at the door. He's on 26 health. He's trying to hold this for timing here. Luke pre-fires the corner, manages to take him down. And now the final CT in upper dark here. And Steve with a beautiful headshot, actually. They both crash at the same time. Marto down in the hands of Steve. 11-5 is the score. Archaic over Qlimax crew.
Yeah, so once again, I think that's our first rank goes to Terrorist for both halves. If my memory serves correct, or no, actually no, it was the CT.
I think Archaic, Archaic's on both pistols.
Yeah, but still, first round, Terrorists go up and they are rolling themselves out. Looks a bit of a bind actually half come out from them. Watching the guns on their back, but...
yeah, well you see at this point they're down by 6 rounds and Qlimax are really thinking we need to stop their momentum. The reason that they were down by 5 rounds in that last half was the economy. It wasn't so much this or that, it really was the way that Archaic played the money system. Now, we saw a couple rounds, Qlimax crew aren't bad players at all. Their teamwork maybe not as good, or maybe they don't have a great understanding of the game as the Archaic dudes do, but they definitely played situations brilliantly, especially Geronimo and Kermit. Vex did once or twice as well. Marto's always been brilliant. They are not bad players. It was the economy, and that's what they've decided to do by getting this Deagle round. You know, Luke getting a nice MP5 kill to take it off there. Oh, this has actually become a bit difficult for them. They are trying to save their Deagles pretty much here and get exit kills, but the Rider will have none of that. None of that for the Rider as he gets, I think, his 3rd kill with the MP5 there. And the last player there hanging off outside upper dark. But yeah, the economy is really what's killing them out here. That wasn't anything particularly special. It was MP5s versus pistols. Even though there was a couple of Deagles, it was still MP5s versus pistols. How does that situation happen? Money.
Yeah. Now, well, we'll see if they can actually level it up. First 2 rounds went to the T's. What happened last time? This time around, we'll see if we actually have a 2 for 2 like we did in our first half. Wow, having a great night tonight. And look there. That's right. Look for the pressure to actually come now as Archaic moving themselves in. Bombers finally come through short A.
Yeah, it's going to be uncontested on the A bomb side here. Yeah. As Luke and other teammates.
He's on the other side of the map.
No, you see Steve's still in T-spawn here. They probably weren't quite expecting that and got a double there. Nice and sneaky play there by Steve. As my microphone falls off my chest.
Yeah, so Pandan will manage to readjust himself, and I'm not talking about down the crutch, and will get himself back in towards this match sometime soon. All right, so wait for the the bomb is obviously already down on the A side. CT is all the way headed back here, and while Pandan does that...
I'm good.
Oh, we're good? We're good? I was about to actually remove you because it sounded like a hurricane.
Yeah, it was a lot of chest hairs being painfully removed, but we are back.
Awesome, that is great. They won't be back for a while. 13-5 is where we actually currently sit, and we did end up seeing the end of that round with the Terrorist Archaic taking it. So now they're 3-0 up here in the second half.
Yeah, that's right. And now they're looking to wrap it up. Look at this aggression. They only have 3 rounds left to win this game, and it's a great... Oh, there we go. Luke Payton, the timing with the teammates there, with their nades, it is all about the aggression here. A team kill there, but they're really trying to push the momentum here. I mean, Moe and whoever Moe killed are not going to be happy about that. But nevertheless, they decided to open this round with aggression and get themselves the opening frag.
And they switched.
Got 2 frags.
They switched. They got themselves caught in the pit.
We've seen the same thing happen when Archaic were in Europe. There's a couple times as well. I think Steve may have actually been the one who came up with the idea. Or maybe it was a Boomzer strike because he invented everything. But it was using the aggression there to get a cheap kill, a free kill with the use of grenades. We did see it on Inferno. It's one that a lot of teams like to do, hitting the top of the banana. That's what they did there. It was brilliant. They backed up with another kill, and unfortunately Moe got a team kill, but otherwise, what they were aiming for was executed brilliantly. Luke there aggressive on the play, was rotating through the long bedroom. Oh, Vex nice. With a jumping headshot there. Luke's coming around the long way for the rotate. Kermit gets taken down by Moe, as does Vex. And that is 14-5.
That it is.
This is, if you were going to say this is your last chance this is pretty much it. Because there's not, if they lose this one, they're not going to be able to get the draw without the help of a miracle.
Yeah.
Because they need weapons.
Whatever money you've got, spend it or just pull out any sort of BS you have sitting in your back pocket. And here we go once again. So pressure goes through. Nate spots one to the pit, and one Nate flies down, catches the one all the way on the long, and might be able to bring him down the ramp.
Yeah, he gets both.
Right in the middle of the smoke. And one more just hanging himself around just below that bomb site, and trying to get a couple off. As now we see Archaic round the corner at the top of the ramp. Bit of a team tag there, but we'll be fine coming on through. More aggression coming down towards the CT spawn. Picks off that third and last defender of the A side, and now it's one big rotation. They hear 1-2. They're going with the AK spray. One big flash. Can he even get it in the middle of a flash? Unloading everything he's got in his deagle. One nade kill actually popping up during the middle of that complete blinding. And, well, one more CT. Can he pull it off?
Yeah, that's right. This is up to Vex here. They are lined up kind of well for him, but he's going to have to aim pretty well. He's going to step on him with the surprise shot there. Moe takes him down. Vex did well to get himself a nade kill there, but it was a bit of a speculator nade. 15-5 is the score. I do believe that was the last chance for Qlimax.
Possible, but we're about to find out. Needs one round to actually seal the deal. And then Arcade can be shouting everyone drink. So watch the orb shot down the middle to see if anyone gets picked. One goes through, and already jumping up nice 9 past the palm, so will be perfectly all right on his way towards the site.
Yep. So looks like we just had a bit of a peek. They decided that, you know what, B looks like a nice site. There's only one player that we saw across the door there, and they picked that out well. Geronimo was the one player, gets taken down. Yeah,
so Qlimax going to rotate themselves nice and fast. Looks like we already see Vex moving himself around to try and go on the defense. Orb goes off, smokes go through, nades fly as well, still hiding behind the boxes at the moment. Right on top of the bomb site, can't do anything with it, with a flash in front of him. Doesn't matter how powerful your weapon is, if you can't aim it, it's not going to help you out. And now up towards the window while Archaic goes for the plant, the support is there. Kermit actually picking up one just outside the doors towards the B bomb site, and now might think about going through the window before he gets flashed. One player from Archaic is just hanging right up on top there. Spray comes up, will he get on top? No, Kermit actually gets himself gunned down there, and whoa! Close range, 1-2! And can he pick up the third? He's moving out the doors, and he gets done in the groin.
Now we've got the same situation we just had before. One coming through upper dark.
Oh.
It's a tough situation, 31 HP versus well over half HP player here.
Upper dark's fallen back.
Steve knows he's fallen back. I think Steve's going to go for this.
Yeah.
He's just double checking.
Plant's still not down. Plant's still not down.
Yeah, he's just grabbing the bomb to plant. Now he's planting safe, and he's going to go straight outside B, I assume. Yeah, he's expecting him to be outside B. Oh, and he just comes out of upper dark at the right time there. And he knows Steve's outside. Oh, he doesn't actually know because he checked the corner anyway. He doesn't know for sure. He's confident, but he's not 100%. And he's going to be pre-aiming with Steve. Gets a shot through the corner of the door. Very good prediction score. 16-5 was the score there. Archaic over Qlimax crew there, who were unable to score a round on CT side. They played a pretty okay T side. Qlimax crew, they lost a couple rounds they shouldn't have. They got the plant down consecutively. They should have won each of those rounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, ultimately 5 rounds, even though it's 10-5, it's really 5 rounds. You know, if you switch 2 of those around, it instantly becomes a close game.
Yeah.
But they pretty much just had nothing in the second half. They came pretty close a couple of times. Geronimo played brilliantly. Vex actually came through a couple of times brilliantly as well. But ultimately, I would say that Archaic is a better team than Qlimax.
Yeah.
That's how I would say it. I'm not going to put it down to individual skill. I didn't see anybody in Archaic particularly stand out. Luke played brilliantly a couple times. But it wasn't this guy carried or that guy carried. Yeah. It was a whole solid team effort.
On the bright side for Qlimax though now, they're actually playing with you'd say easily the best CS teams in Australia.
Yeah,
so
sure.
they're going to learn, they're going to lift their game up, and we're going to have a lot more good games coming out from them. Yeah. And of course, this is the CyberGame Invitational. How many more, well, we've got more teams coming up later on. We don't know if we've got our second game yet, guys, so we will check that one out.
Yeah, the second game may not be on tonight because of the time delays. Yeah. But that game was going to be the Thermaltake Showdown. That was TT Giga taking on Sequential. Thermaltake Esports, both teams sponsored by Thermaltake. We also had, that was a weird noise. Yeah, we also just had these guys play Archaic take on Qlimax. There was Voxy, also I think they may have been taking on Endzone, and there was another game which I don't remember. Because Team Immunity probably beat someone.
You can check it out at cybergamer.com.au. That's where you go to check out all these great links. Like, it's literally the home of Australian esports.
It is really. We've got $7,500 up from Western Digital for the Counter-Strike Source League.
We've
got 2 to 2.5, I think. Probably 2.5 for the 1.6. We've got multiple COD leagues going on. We have that one-day comp at Kingston Help for Black Ops.
That's right, Kingston
We also
Cup,
have the COD 4 League.
Yep.
Kingston Cup Grand Final, we don't know what's doing with that at this point because the team's...
Yet to be scheduled, and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. And Dota, we can't really talk about it, but there will be Dota. Dota is coming back to CG.
Maybe.
And it's going to be legit.
Maybe. We'll see. Because we do have even more action coming up. If you guys want to check out all the action, Dota never stops, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed. Check yourself out at the YouTube channel. It's the CyberGamer Network. You can catch all the VODs straight up there. The second we upload them, you get a message about it, so you can check them all out there. We do upload them to the CGTV site as well, or embed them into the match details. You can see them in a small little bar across the CGTV.com, or CyberGamerTV.com is the place to actually go. So you can check it all out there. And if you want to know what's actually upcoming, the schedule's all up there too. Give your countdowns even. It's very, very easy to understand. Just check out the CGTV timetable. If you're one of the people as well who have registered on CyberGamer TV, then well done. You can actually use the chat program for our live streams as well, which really, a lot of people have been hanging around there and actually just talking about games as well.
Yeah, especially with different websites getting DDoSed, and some people, depending on the network you're at, whether you're at work or uni or whatever, you may actually have to talk on this rather than IRC because that port may be blocked.
Yeah.
Port 80 usually isn't. You can get away with that too. That's an easy way to chat with your friends as well. That's pretty much it for this game for tonight. We will see if there's another game. No promises, but there may be one more game.
Yeah, so stick around and thank you very much for joining us. We'll look forward to your company next time here at CyberGamer TV.